Hey, who's on here? Well, good afternoon, y'all. Hey, purpose for me. All right, so let me start because my battery's running low and I won't be able to until I
In
get.
1,000 feet, turn left.
Be quiet. Hold on, y'all. I don't need to. Hey, Lynn. Hold on. I'll be back in a second. Let me turn this thing. All right, I'm back. All right, so I got. I just finished coming from an open house at that company I was telling y'all about. And it was nothing but a waste of my damn time. You fill out a paper, not even an application, not providing any kind of information, no where did you work, references, nothing, Then you took a simple 8th grade or 7th grade, hey, I just wanted to tell y'all if these customers talk crazy, I can't refuse service. Okay. Hmm. But anyway, so I just got through this company. And, well, I didn't go to the first one. That was part time, all the way in Alpharetta. And I woke up, it was 10:15, and the interview was at 10:30. So I didn't even go. And then for some reason, in my heart of hearts, I didn't really feel like I was going to do that, work under those type of conditions after reading so many reviews about hours and how they cut your hours and things of that nature. And I didn't really feel like making that long commute to Alpharetta for part time. And with no benefits, no nothing, and they tell you they don't have any benefits and you don't get any benefits and whatever. So I didn't go because I was like, that's just a waste of my energy to go all the way to Alpharetta for a part-time position, and then they just want to work with you, not being as flexible, put it that way. Then the second one was an open house. Now, the open house, when I got there, I was kind of turned off from it from the get-go because, one, you had to take a simple 8th grade spelling test, typing test. And so many people, it wasn't a lot of people, but some people couldn't even pass a simple spelling test. And I was kind of like looking over to the next person, and I was like, how can you don't know how to spell, what was one of the words? Embarrassment. It was like words, like you should have, if you graduated from high school, you were able to pass that spelling test. I got 100%, of course. Then I took the typing test. And I was like, so I passed the typing test. And then I was sitting in with a bunch of other millennials. I mean, these people were like, they came in with torn jeans and all kind of ways. Not even, I'm not saying being dressed up, whatever, but business casual or something or another. And some people didn't pass. They couldn't even pass a simple spelling test. I was like, God dang, how dumb. I said, then you sit there, they give you the script to read. Because everything you have to, is outbound calls. You have to read the script, word for word. That's where I messed up at. And it wasn't as if I didn't know how to read. I was reading it. But then the person who was, doing the role play, like say you miss one little word like A. And then he was like so abrasive. And it made me kind of nervous because it was like, if you did not state one little letter or one little word in a sentence, the word is I was turned off. I was so turned off at that point. I was like, you know what? I don't want to do this anymore. I just went on through the motions. And he was like, if you was graded on this call, you would fail. You have to get every single word right. I said, okay, whatever, you know. And I just left, you know. I said, this is bullshit. And I said, you know what? It was just, I said, you know what? I said, there was no way my patients would not even tolerate if I was to work there. You know, I just couldn't, and I just got the bad vibe. You know, and I have to start I have to start being very discerned. You know what? Must be stupid because I keep falling for the okie doke, and I said I'm not falling for the okie doke. Not working for 3 different companies in the same kind of mentality, in the same kind of foolishness, you know. And I just felt it. And I was like, you know, and it wasn't, and the thing that really kills me the most is you got the nerve to only pay $11 an hour. I was like, why the hell am I wasting my time? Why am I wasting my time? For $11 and 20-something cents or some BS. I don't know. Maybe I just like, you know, maybe I was just going to different, I don't know, maybe it's just an observation of going to see where the world is going. Maybe that's what it is. So I said to myself, you know what? Why am I even concerned myself of doing it? I said to myself, you know, I said I wasn't going to work in another call center again, ever. When I left the IRS, I said I was never going to work a type of job working in a call center. But I just applied just to see, you know. So I said, you know what, forget it. I'm not going to do it no more. I'm not going to do it. I rather work at the supermarket, not even Walmart. I don't want to work at Walmart. I'd rather work at third shift, working in the supermarket, doing merchandising or resets, and get paid the same thing, $80-$90 a day, and still work my part-time job at the new job I started with. I'd rather work by myself. I realize I am an independent mind. I cannot work in certain environments. That's not me. I have to realize, stop settling, and I can't do it anymore. Just can't. I won't do it. I'm not gonna do it. I was looking at someone's YouTube channel today. You know, Erica Williams, the classic climber, and she's a young woman. You know, she's probably in her, I don't know. Erica's about late. I don't think she's in her late 30s, but I would say late 30s, maybe not even 40 yet. And she has all these, you know, she does all these, you know, I know she's done those gig jobs on the side, but she's a home business. Look her up. Her name is Classy Climb. The Classy Climb something. I think that's what it is. Classy Climb, whatever. But just put it in YouTube and watch her. And today she had a guest that was talking about technology and IT and technical writing, and how there was such a, you know, there's more of a need in technology. Now, I'm not trying to go back to school to get no engineering degree. I'm not going back to graduate school or nothing. I already got my undergrad. You know, I already got my undergrad. I already got my master's. And I need to focus. I need to stay focused and continue to do what it is that I need to do. I'm going to do it. I'm going to continue to do what I need to do. You know, I need to take my business seriously. You know, I have someone reached out to me to do their taxes and stuff, so I will be I already spoke with them, and I realized how much of a need it is. And not just doing taxes, because, you know, that's seasonal. You know, That may be seasonal for a few months. But I realized, you know what? I have a gift and I need to utilize that gift and stop squandering it. Stop focusing on all these little BS companies, small business, and everything. I was talking to a girl. We were sitting down waiting, and I asked, and I was talking to her. I know she didn't pass because the minute they walk people, how they was walking people out that door, I was like, I asked her what is she. Well, I do something on the side. I said, well, what kind of business is it? Oh, I do hair. I said, well, be proud about it. Don't, you never know. You have to, be proud of you. You do hair, and someone asks you, how she gonna say, I'm tired of people asking me that. You have your own business. If someone say, well, what do you do? You say, oh, I do hair. Have your business cards ready. Get ready to hurry up, people. Drive like you got some sense. Shit. Dang. They ain't got the headlight. They ain't got one of the headlights out. Better not be driving at night. You will be get a ticket anyway. So I was like, she was some young girl, I said, okay. We had no, big, long, elaborate conversation. But she started smiling because she know it's right. She know I'm right. I told her, I said, closed mouth don't get fed. That's how you grow your business. So I said to myself, you know what? I talk to a lot of people every day in some form or fashion. And I mention I do taxes, and then I give their number, and then I do, but I said, but one thing I didn't do, I didn't have no business cards. And that's dumb on my part. As business-minded as I am and strategic that I am, you make business cards as conversation piece. Not to keep in the drawer, not to, don't say anything. Your own marketing. Your own word of mouth is your own marketing. I'm sorry it's light outside, but it's sunny. And so I said to myself, you know what, Teresa, get off your butt and stop thinking, and stop worrying. Now I ain't gonna say worrying. Stop focusing on these little trivial things. I could make $11 an hour doing food, doing part of my Zifty deliveries. I make that, on a good Thursday, Friday, Saturday. All right, I'm back. Oh, VR, I'm talking about this open house I went to at this one company called SPT's Analytics or some BS company. Yeah, some company called SPC Analytics or whatever it was. They have an open house, and you make outbound calls to do surveys about people, medical issues, I guess you could say. Hold on, y'all. What? This library need to be open for all these little dumb people that need to do the library services. It's ridiculous.
Well, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday you're open until 8. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday we close at 5.
All right. This area's close to me. Charge my. Never mind.
There is.
I know. I'm going to the.
Plug right out there on that wall. Got a garage that it can work.
All right. Thank you.
That post.
All right. Thank you. know what? Let me go. The library's closed. I was gonna go to the library. I said, why the library be closed at 5 o'clock? They need to be closed at least 6. I mean, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, they close at 8. Friday, Saturday, close at 5. Shoot. As much literacy that's needed in DeKalb County, people need to be going to the library. Stop Googling stuff all the time. Learn how to research. No, I think what he told me. Oh, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, they close at 5. Whatever. Anywho, but as for my other part-time job, you know, I'm gonna start doing my route on Monday, but I hope that tablet works because I think the charger port is not charging, and hopefully when I get home tonight that thing was charged, and then I don't have to call my manager and ask her, can they order me another tablet to get that, but they